Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Wispin here, and welcome back to another video. I have expanded my island quite a bit, and there's all kinds of Pokemon starting to spawn around me, which is pretty cool. We're gonna go ahead and actually cover this entire island in grass in this video, and I think we're gonna have to also get a Silk Touch, either shovel or pickaxe or something in order to get some grass to actually turn it into grass, because I don't really just want a dirt platform. So we'll see how that all goes. And I also want to try my best to evolve this Horsey into a Kingdra, because I really do want to see what the Kingdra shadow form looks like. I think it could be pretty cool. And we could also, you know what, let's do Riolu as well. Let's try and evolve Riolu, and maybe, I don't know if we'll be able to do this, maybe try to get his Mega form. That might be a little bit tricky, because I think Lucario Knights, whatever they're called, the Mega Stones for Lucario, those things are pretty rare. I haven't really seen too many of them, and I don't think there's any in the GTS right now at all. Legendary key, 750,000 for a legendary key. Okay, a little bit pricey. That's not so bad, actually. Random shiny for 120,000. You could get a legendary out of that. That's actually a pretty good deal. And then over here, that's a not as good of a deal. 500,000 for that. I honestly, I'm gonna buy. I don't know. They're selling for like 110,000. Is it worth it? Probably not, because you'll probably end up getting like a Pokemon that's worth like 20k. But 110, it feels like a good deal. I feel like I could resell this for like 200,000. I would totally buy these, except for the fact that I'm kind of broke right now. I've dropped below 200,000. I've been buying way too much sand. As you can see, my island's pretty big now. Slash fly. And that's kind of why I want to start getting it covered in grass. I actually think more Pokemon will spawn once it's covered in grass due to the way that spawn mechanics work. Could be wrong on that, but we'll see. We'll find out. So we need to, first things first, is maybe get an, I don't know if I want to go ahead and actually get my own enchantment table or see if someone will let me use theirs again. I feel like I'm not really going to make much use of it if I get one, because I'm really only going to try to get a Silk Touch shovel. I'm gonna go with shovel just because it takes less diamonds. So let's craft up a shovel, and we'll hang on to the other diamonds that we have here just in case we need them, because I doubt we're gonna get Silk Touch on the first try. We got a little bit of lapis. We might need to go mining again. Alright guys, so I TP'd over to Jammy. I think this is his house anyways. We'll take a look at it. It seems kind of interesting. We'll see if it looks cool from the outside. I don't know, but this is quite the enchantment room, and I think we'll be good to go here if we can maybe get a Silk Touch shovel. Fortune 3. Okay, that's not gonna work. Do you not have a crafting table? So many enchantment tables, so many bookshelves, no crafting tables. I think I actually have /craft now that I think about it. That actually is fantastic. Okay, and where does he store his lapis that I can steal? Let's see, maybe over here. What does this do? I don't know. Now that I think about it, we probably would have been better off just asking someone else if we could borrow their shovel for a couple minutes. But that's fine. I got a bunch of lapis, I gained some experience, and now we just need to try, I guess, enchanting a couple more times. I probably should also have books on me so I can do like level 1 enchants until Silk Touch pops up. But I don't have the time for that, so we're just going to, oh no. So you can't get Fortune and Silk Touch on the same pickaxe, so I kind of know that one's not going to be the right thing. So what we're gonna do is probably head on home, toss these shovels in here, because we don't really need them, and I think, you know what? No, I gotta do it. I'm on a mission now. I have to actually enchant this shovel and get Silk Touch. It doesn't matter how long it takes. I'll get there someday. All right, diamond and sticks. There we go. We got 2 shovels, 2 chances. Need to get some more experience. Best way to do that is probably through mining. Also, defeating Pokemon gives experience. You can also do fishing. That gives experience, just regular Minecraft fishing. There's a whole bunch of different ways. Okay, so here we go. Our final attempt. Well, not final, because I'm sure we won't end up getting it, but maybe we will. Who knows? So let's check out the book enchants and see what exactly it's offering up. All right, so that's not really going to be anything we want. And then the shovel is still Fortune 2. So what we got to do is put a book in, Do a level 1 enchant just so we don't waste experience. Get protection 1, sure. And then efficiency 4, that technically could have silk touch on it, but it does not. And there we go. Last attempt. Boom. Silk touch. And we can actually combine these two and get an efficiency 5 silk touch shovel if we want. But I don't have an anvil right now, so we'll have to look into that at a later date. But this is a step in the right direction, so let's go ahead and RTP away from here, and let's find a place where we can gather some grass. I don't really want to destroy the environment, so I'm going to try my best to kind of clear it out like this, where it doesn't really ruin anything, although that tree... Oops. So I'm not just going to dig a giant hole in the middle. Like that. That'll grow back, and it'll look fine. It'll look natural. And we'll try and keep doing that, just go around different places and do it, and try not to leave any floating trees. You know, mining in this game is very, very satisfying, especially when you have a really high efficiency pickaxe. I kind of want to try and get a beacon. I don't even know if that's possible in Pixelmon. I haven't done it in so long, but if we could get a beacon, is that a boss? Yeah, it is. That's pretty cool. If we could get a beacon and then put it underground and use haste efficiency 5 and just clear out a massive area, that would be pretty cool. And I think there's a lot of Pokemon. Never mind. I was going to say there is a lot of Pokemon that spawned underground. Unfortunately, underground spawns were a little bit buggy, and we were having some issues, so everything now spawns on the land. Nothing spawns in the air or underground, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and kill this Ralts, level 46 Ralts. Kind of want to freeze him with Ice Fang, but I don't think that's going to work, so we'll just use Earthquake. Okay, we got a Power Weight, we got Rare Candy, and some Ender Pearls. I will keep all of that. That'll be nice in case we ever need to craft like more Ender Chests or something for some reason. That'll be very, very nice. Alright, so I have plenty of dirt here. We also got some flowers that we can plant. Some seeds, I don't think we're going to need those for anything, but I'm going to go ahead and start off by just placing dirt, and I kind of want to work from the outside in, so we'll put a ring around this whole outside area of dirt, and we'll just kind of start. Actually, I'm going to place some grass every once in a while just so it starts spreading straight away, and we don't have to wait for it to spread as much afterwards, because I kind of feel like this is going to take a very, very long time to fill in. So all of that dirt that we collected, and that's as far as it went, we are completely out now. I'm going to have to go ahead and gather more and fill the rest of this in. It's taken a pretty long time, so I'm going to go ahead and just do it and skip it on video, and I will be back with you guys once this entire area has been filled in with dirt and grass. Probably going to end up covering most of this grass anyways once we start putting in like hills and things and build our house. So a little bit of a waste of time to actually make this all grass, but I think it'll look a whole lot nicer, and there are just so many Pokemon spawning in around me. Kind of want to take a look at the different Pokemon that spawn here. It seems like a lot of Wingles and a lot of Slowbros, Slowpokes, that kind of stuff. But there is some other Pokemon, Azumarill, and there's also these little guys, Shellos. I keep seeing a bunch of them. And now I'm really glad we have Fly, because if we didn't, then we would definitely be stuck in the ocean if we fell off. Alright, and I'm actually not seeing too many Pokemon in the water, surprisingly. There's a few over here, but not that many. So something pretty cool about the island, this middle part here is actually a beach biome, and then the whole ring around the outside is in a deep ocean biome, which I think means Dratini's and Dragonairs can spawn here. I'm not sure if they spawn in deep ocean, or if they've completely moved them at this point. I guess we can check real quick, might as well. Wiki Dragonite, a Pidove, shiny Pidove, just spawned in plains. Biome. Okay, and it looks like they did maybe move them. Either that or they don't spawn anymore. Dragonair. Yeah, unfortunately it does look like they moved them, which I don't really like. I think it was kind of cool that they spawned in the ocean. Maybe they do still. It says deep ocean there, deep ocean. Very strange. I'm not sure. It seems odd that they spawn in so many different biomes. It's pretty much every biome in the game. Alright, so I want to go ahead and make use of all these spawns on our island to level up Horsea and Riolu. Now, I know both of these have a little bit of a strange evolution process. Riolu actually needs happiness, which he's at 111, which isn't too bad. And then Horsea, I believe, can evolve into Seadra just by leveling up, but to get to a Kingdra, you need to use a deep sea scale, which we'll have to buy from the shop, most likely. So Both of them should be fairly easy to level up since they are a really low level, and I don't think Horsey actually needs to get too high to actually turn into a Seadrill. Oh, level 32. Wow, okay, that's a lot higher than I thought. But that's fine. Let's go ahead and put away our rare candy. Let's put away this held item. We don't really need it. And we'll toss our ender pearls in here. And all we really need is this EXP all. Make sure it's turned on. Put a lucky egg on both of these two. And just get to work killing some Pokemon out in the wild, which we can do on our island since there's tons of Pokemon spawning. A level 55 Pelipper. Okay. I guess let's try Ice Fang here. I know water is going to be half effective if I'm not mistaken, which I could be. I don't know. Maybe. And Ice Fang is really not doing much either. Let's try Aqua Tail. Maybe the stab bonus will do us good. Not really, no. Okay. Earthquake is not going to do anything. We should probably swap off Gyarados, but I'd rather just let him faint. Okay, we're getting close here, but Gyarados is going to faint. But Nidoking should be able to finish off this Pelipper pretty easily. I think Sludge Wave is going to be our best bet here. And there we go. Let's see. How many levels did we gain out of that? Horsey actually gained, I think, 4 levels there. So I guess we'll take all the feathers and the eggs. Might as well. Ooh, look, a Lapras. I want to actually catch it. I kind of want a Lapras. I've been wanting to get one from these Shadow eggs because I think Shadow Lapras looks amazing. But we've been kind of unlucky with that. So might as well go and try and catch one here. Got to get my Ultra Balls out. And let's jump into this fight. And actually, I need to get Parasect. We have not used Parasect in quite a while. All right, let's jump into this and see if maybe we can False Swipe. Don't know how much damage that's going to do. Yeah, I kind of figured it wouldn't knock it down to 1. But now it should be on 1. And we should be able to put it to sleep as well. Unless we hurt ourselves in our confusion, which is always fun. There we go. And an Ultra Ball. What did people just put in the GTS? A shiny Hitmonchan and a shiny Latias. How much is the Latias? 800k. Wow. We are not that rich. Okay. We really need to complete our clue scrolls because I feel like those rewards will give us a ton of items that we can sell to make back some of that money that we spent on them in the first place, because I think I paid something like, I don't remember if it was maybe 200k, 300k. I don't even know. It was something crazy. I paid way too much for those clue scrolls. But they should be pretty fun. I'll definitely maybe look into those in tomorrow's episode. But I think they might take a couple episodes to complete because there is quite a bit that we need to do. But there we go. We got ourselves a Lapras. That's always nice. And I like that you get experience from catching Pokemon. All right, so Crunch. Normally, I would replace Happy Hour with Crunch if we were using Gyarados as a competitive Pokemon. But because we're not, I think I'm going to replace Ice Fang. So Ice Fang has 65 base power. It is an Ice-type move, which could be useful in certain situations, but I think Crunch will be more useful overall. So we're going to go ahead and swap that out. And our island is coming along pretty quick, actually. I'm kind of surprised by how fast the grass is growing. You can literally sit here and watch the grass grow. So I've talked about this many times in the past, but there is a few different ways that you can gain happiness on Pokemon. Riolu does require you to have 220 happiness for him to evolve, and the way that you can actually gain happiness is, so just by leaving him out, he does gain happiness over time. You don't really have to walk around, but it's technically considered walking your Pokemon, which increases his friendship or happiness level. But you can also, I believe, give him berries to increase his happiness, and if you give him a Soothe Bell, he'll gain double happiness from all the other methods. So I'm going to go ahead and just feed him these 5 berries, and I think that'll get him up past 220. He's at 214 now. Let's see, what is he at? Let's check. Come on, 220. Okay, perfect. So now I'm going to actually jump into battle with a Pokemon. Let's see, this Kingler level 50. We should be able to take this guy on, I think. Use Earth Power, and we'll see. That did a pretty good amount of damage, actually. Considering we're only level 41 and that was a level 51. All right, come on. Is Riolu going to evolve here? Take all, and yes, he is. So we're gonna be able to see the Shadow Lucario. Sorry, we already saw the Shadow Riolu. So Lucario, I think he looks a little bit better than Riolu, but I think the Mega Form looks really cool. Oh no, this is one where I had sort of a weird glitch with the texture where it made it all fuzzy. So basically, what I have to do is get rid of all the shading and just make it a solid purple color. But it doesn't actually look too bad, especially from a distance. If you go way back here, It looks fantastic, doesn't it? Wow, that's just great. But he does look pretty good, and his animation is probably the coolest part about him. I'll wait a second here and see if we can get him to do it. Go on. Come on now. Come on, Lucario. Don't be shy now that I started recording you. Come on. There we go. Okay. So he gets this little orb spinning up, which looks pretty awesome. So now I believe, Horsey, we just need to get to level 32. That is going to take way too long. There's a couple different ways that you can level up your Pokemon easily. I guess 3 ways that you can level up, either by just defeating Pokemon, catching Pokemon, wild Pokemon. So that's one way. I guess it's technically 2 ways, but interacting with wild Pokemon is 1 way. Number 2 is actually by putting them into the daycare and enabling the level up setting, which will cost some money. I believe it's like 1,000 coins per level, which is pretty expensive, but it does make it really easy to level up because you don't actually have to do anything other than pay for it. And then using rare candies, but I wasn't really talking about that. The 3rd way is by actually using the Poke Designer, which I believe costs maybe 10 gems per level. Kind of expensive, but for our needs, it should work out just fine. So we're going to go ahead and add, we might as well add, needs to be level 32, right? So math is hard. So if we add 18 levels, I believe that'll bring them up to level 32, and then we can just go ahead and defeat another wild Pokemon. Although they seem to have been, they seem to like start despawning or something. There's not as many as there were. Let's just use a rare candy on him. All right, so here's Horsey, and there we go. Horsey is now evolving into a Kingdra, and then we're gonna have to head on over to the shop and see how much a deep sea scale actually is gonna cost us. I think it should be just a couple thousand coins. A rare scroll for 50k. I gotta take a look at that if no one else has bought it yet. But yeah, Kingdra looks awesome. GTS, let's see, uncommon for 30k. I'm actually gonna pick these up because I know you can get rare candies from them, and they're just fun to complete. So they probably have something wrong with them, which is why they're selling for so cheap. But I really like buying just a ton of scrolls. So that one doesn't look terrible. 50k. We're gonna be bankrupt here pretty soon. We're really gonna have to focus on our scrolls. And wild Panpour, wild Vibravo. I'm trying to just see. I don't think that looks too difficult to complete either. And then we have, actually, the other one got bought. Somebody bought the other one. Okay, interesting. But let's go ahead and, okay, before we go ahead and evolve this Kingdra, I want to get all my scrolls together and just see how many I have, because I've been collecting them. I had over 1 million coins. Now I'm down to 28k. So we really need to focus on these in the next episode. Let's get rid of these. But we have an uncommon, we have epic. We'll put them in different rows. Uncommon, rare, epic. Okay, another rare, epic, 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 uncommon, uncommon. Wow, okay. Let's organize our ender chest a little bit there, but wow, we have a ton. We have 10 different scrolls that we need to complete. So many different challenges. Almost all of them are barely even started. I don't even see like a single completed task. There's a couple, but for the most part, they are completely empty, and we're gonna have to spend a lot of time trying to complete these things. But 10 different scrolls should give us a lot of money once we open these things all up. Okay, so moving on into the store. I think we're on the wrong side. I think we need to go over here. Should be in maybe battle items, or no, Evo items in here, right? Evolution items. And is it, oh no, deep sea scale or deep sea tooth or dragon scale? I think it's a dragon scale, right? I might have been saying it wrong at the beginning. I don't want to waste 6,600 coins on a guess, so I'm going to Google it real quick. So it is indeed a dragon scale, of course, the most expensive thing in the store. I am glad I didn't spend all of my money, although, wow, way to go from 1 million down to bankrupt in about 5 episodes. Okay, we don't even have enough money to open up our casino anymore. Let's go ahead and evolve the Kingdra. Maybe if we sell our Lucario and our Kingdra, we can make a little bit of money. Did he just eat that? Wait a second. Wait, what? Did I buy the wrong thing? Oh no, okay, I was worried there for a second. He actually needs to be traded, which we have /trade sim. So we can go ahead and just do that real quick, and he should start evolving. There we go. I was worried for a second there. I was like, oh no, I said it, and I still bought the wrong thing after Googling it. But here we go. Let's see. What does Shadow Kingdra look like? Actually got smaller. That's interesting. Seadra evolved into Seadra. Wait a second. Wait a second. He didn't get smaller. He's the same Pokemon. Wait a second. Wait, but he's a different Pokemon. I'm so confused. Look over on my hotbar. He's a Kingdra. But he's a Seadra. What's happening? There we go. We got ourselves a Shadow Kingdra. Looking pretty cool. But I do think we need to sell both Lucario and Kingdra just because of how broke we are right now. So if you guys have any offers for either of these Pokemon, I'm pretty desperate. So just let me know what you want for them. Or, I mean, what you want to give me for them. That's, yeah. Also, you guys let me know. Yeah, our Parasect kind of had an amulet coin the entire time. We're not going to talk about that. I'm going to ignore that. We're just going to pretend we didn't even see it. Because I did spend that time to get another one. I spent some money to actually get another one. Oh no, what have I done? Oh no. I accidentally right-clicked the dirt. But our island is actually almost completely green now. I don't necessarily like how that looks. Like a big splotch of a different color. So maybe we build like a giant mansion right here in the middle and then expand out the island. I also want to add a beach, probably around the entire edge of the island, which we'll do at some point in the future. And I feel like, I mean, it's coming along. It's coming along pretty nice, considering I haven't built a house in like 2 years in Minecraft. This is actually a pretty big project, and it is coming along decently, I would say. So I know a lot of you guys really enjoy when I open up the eggs, the shadow eggs, the aura eggs, and the crate keys. So what I'm actually going to do is for every 50 likes that this video gets, I'm going to go ahead and either open up a crate key or an aura egg or a shadow egg. I'll decide based on the amount of likes which ones I want to actually go ahead and open. But yeah, just go ahead and leave a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. I am going to be ending this video here. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm sorry that we're not really doing too much Pixelmon stuff. I kind of want to mix it up and do a little bit of Minecraft stuff, a little bit of Pixelmon stuff, because I feel like that'll make this series be able to last a whole lot longer. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.